MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Cleveland Indians.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken. The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's an impressive 5 for 8. 2 of those hits were for home runs. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
1-1 the count now. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey.
1-2 now. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Line drive to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Maine has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Mehdi, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Number 35.
0-1.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Olsen has a play. 1 away.
Batting second. The left fielder, Russell.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. His career numbers against Minaya. He's a .417 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Next up for the A's, Matt Olson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lined hard toward right center. Number 35 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor over to his left. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Joey Gallo now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Hit hard back up the middle. Lindor scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Franmil Reyes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. Onto the home run porch and gone. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Carlos Santana is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Popped him up. Olsen moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
So striding in, Jose Ramirez. His career numbers against Minaya. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ramirez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Strike taken up in the zone. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Still 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
Leading off for the Athletic, the shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Number 35 is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. One gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The count now at 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And he falls behind 0-2. Wong, a 5'9" lefty batter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Kluber pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. Settling in now, Hernan Perez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 35.
Ready for another chance. Number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to left field. Gallo has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Russell Maine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at any.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Moving under it, Gallo makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Gio Urshela as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Luplow is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far.
That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. At the plate, Matt Olson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit it.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Count now, a ball and a strike. Kluber pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now that's popped up. Ramirez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's striding in, Franmil Reyes. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And it's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
No balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Line towards center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the third
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 55.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. He singled his last time up. Right there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Perez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Gloved by Santana. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Maine has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Jordan Luplow as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 35. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gallo ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Digging in once again.
Leading off for Oakland, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
The designated hitter.
Sliding into the box, Gio Urshela, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Maine on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. One out and a runner on second base. Back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Cleveland. Now at the plate, Russell Maine. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gallo racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wong is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Fran Moreno
The designated
will
hitter.
stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hard hit at third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Semien is on his way home. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate. And Game 7 is tied.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Matt Chapman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Under it is the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. The plate now is the designated hitter, Gio Urshela. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Chapman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now it's 2-0.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit in the air for a sacrifice fly.
2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Ready with the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Matt Olson. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's 2 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Fastball called for strike two.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Nope, that's the ball.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
3 runs already home here. And 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch on its way, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. High in the air out toward shallow right. Kepler is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55.
Into the box, Roberto Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that Brad Hand been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Max Kepler, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Joey Gallo. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 1 for 5. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in, Marcus Semien.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside. So
leading off for the Indians, the center fielder, number 35.
Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55.
First pitch on its way.
Ryan.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23.
In now, Russell Maine. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Heading out toward shallow right. Heading after it is Kepler. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland.
In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Adam Simber enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Simber.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is under it, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Matt Chapman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The second baseman,
Colton Wong will stand in. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Maine is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Carlos Santana now.
The first baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gallo is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolutely.
The catch is made, and the A's will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The A's take a 2-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Sean Manaea takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, the center fielder, number 35.
From the stretch, underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Now that's popped up. Olsen is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Russell Maine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Count even now at 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
That is third.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Popped up. Santana shading to his right. One away.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Two balls and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Ramirez moving to his right, and there are two away now. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. One ball and two strikes to the A's catcher.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's the 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's a 375 hitter. And this is low, ball 1. Clevenger has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. It's 0-0 now. The 2-0. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dad, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Well, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. And now he's able to get back into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and his danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0. Here it is. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. From the stretch, the 1-2. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Past history with Mike Clevenger, he's gone 2 for 6. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitter's meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the A's 5 and the Indians nothing.
Leading off for the Indians, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into right field. That's a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And a curveball in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Santana is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Grounded up the first baseline. A step on the bag for one, and he's safe. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Reyes leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit high and deep to right center. Kepler's on his horse. He won't get there, and it's into the gap.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box, Roberto Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Second and third here, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 5-2 game. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Fouled off. Runners on first with one down. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Throw on to first, two gone. Now to the plate, Hernan Perez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
One of the keys to securing a win.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mountain Davis for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything. What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland, and it remains 5-2. Digging in to try it again, number 35. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 23.
Coming to the plate now, Russell Maine. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The batter, the shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it, and the inning is over. Indians go. So coming to the plate, Matt Olson. He reached on a single in his first try.
The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 31.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. And that misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Up next for Oakland. The left
Here's
fielder.
Joey Gallo now.
He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me.
And the throw is in time to get him. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Designated hitter.
No balls and 1 strike.
Reyes.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Now Reyes with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Again, another foul ball. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1-1. Fastball well outside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Roberto Perez is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Ramirez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. He's running. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. And it's now 6-3.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Now
Colton Wong will stand in. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Maine. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Hernan Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here. In there, 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chopped toward the second baseman. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, number 35.
Ready once again, number 35. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. But this will be a foul ball. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Popped up. Simeon settles under it near second. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder
now in the box, Russell Maine. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. No balls and a strike to count. From the stretch. Count remains at 0-2. Maine is off of first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Line towards center field. Number 35 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Changeup too low. He walked him. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. His first homer here in the series as they open it up to 8-3.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Maine is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on. Next.
Leading off for the Cleveland, the designated hitter.
This one doesn't look.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Gott, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce. Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in, Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence.
Oh, and he misses it. Throwing to second, and he is in there.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Jose Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Roberto Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Marcus Semien is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Chapman. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Digging in now, Jordan Luplow. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second base.
Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 35. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leading up for the A's. The second
now here it
baseman,
comes.
Colton.
Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Gio Urshela, hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Wong, a runner at second with one away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In the dirt. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate. Matt Olson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Olson, man at first after the 2-out walk.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Ready now, Max Kepler. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
0-1, here's the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Joey Gallo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Hoyt, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over it. That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading off for Cleveland, the left fielder, Russell
Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Carlos Santana would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Lifted down the line in left. Gallo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
The Athletics, the third baseman,
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Going back is the center fielder. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
the second baseman.
Here's Colton Wong now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
try again, 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
At the knees, strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wong, base runner at first with 1 out. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. From his bottom. Wow, a flip to second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play. Coming to the plate now.
Leading off for Cleveland, the first base.
Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 55.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. Struck him out. Cleveland, good night.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.